Welcome to the first episode of my podcast. I'm your host. My name is Justina, a life coach in training, and this podcast is your safe space to grow, heal, and reconnect with who you really are. And because this is my first episode, I want to start with a really important question. What actually is life coaching and how can it help you? So maybe you've seen the word life coach all over social media, but you're still not sure what it really means, whether it's for you or how it's different from therapy or mentoring. So, in this episode, I'm going to walk you through what life coaching actually is, what it isn't, how it can support you in your personal growth, and what working with a life coach might look like. If you ever wondered, do I need a coach, or is this just a trend, or could this actually help me? Stay with me, this one is for you. So, I didn't grow up saying I'm going to be a life coach like many people. I got here through my own struggles. And there was a time when I felt really stuck and disconnected from myself. And from the outside, it might have looked like I was doing okay, but on the inside, I felt very confused about what I wanted, full of self doubt, and constantly comparing myself to other people. And maybe you can relate to the feeling of, is this it? Is this how my life is meant to feel? Um, what actually really helped me wasn't someone telling me what to do, but someone who listened without judging. Someone who asked me powerful questions, helped me to see that I had more strength and choice than I thought. That's the energy of life coaching. And it's why I'm so passionate about it and why I created this podcast for you. So let's make it simple. Life coaching is a supportive, structured conversation that helps you move from where you are now to where you want to be. And a life coach is someone who helps you get clarity about what you truly want, explores the beliefs, fears, and patterns that might be holding you back, supports you in setting realistic, aligned goals, and keeps you accountable in a kind, encouraging way. Life coaching is future focused, growth oriented, and very much about your mindset, how you think about yourself, your life, and your possibilities. It's not about a coach saying, I know better than you, do this. It's about the coach believing you have the wisdom inside you. My role is to help you access it, organize it, and act on it. I also want to be really clear about what life coaching is not, because there's a lot of confusion. Coaching is not a therapy. It's very important to remember that because therapy often focuses on healing past trauma, working through deep emotional pain, or treating mental health conditions like depression or anxiety. Coaching can touch on emotions and your past, but its main focuses on where you are now and where you're going to next. And if you're struggling with serious mental health issues, a therapist or psychologist is the right support. And coaching can sometimes be a beautiful addition alongside that, but it's not a replacement. Life coaching is not consulting. A consultant is an expert who tells you what to do in their area, like business, finances, or marketing. A coach doesn't come with all the answers, they come with the questions and tools that can help you find your answers. Life coaching is not mentoring. A mentor usually says, I've walked this path, let me show you how I did it. A coach might share personal experiences, sometimes, but the main focus is always on you and your story, your goals, and that's very important. And most importantly, a life coach is not someone who fixes your life for you. Your coach can support you, guide you, and walk beside you, but you're still the one taking the steps. And honestly, that's where your power is. How can life coaching actually help you in your practical way? Here are some most common areas where coaching can make a difference. So, the first one is clarity. So, maybe you feel lost, you're not happy where you are, but you don't know what you want instead. So in coaching, we explore your values and your desires and what really matters to you. So you start to see direction that actually feels like your life, not just what others expect. And the second one is confidence and self worth. So if you often feel like you're not good enough and you compare yourself to others or overthink your every move, coaching can help you notice that critical inner voice, challenge those harsh beliefs, and build a kinder and supportive relationship with yourself. You start to move from who am I to do this to why not me. The third one is habits and goals. Maybe you have goals like changing a career, improving your well being, starting a business, or creating more balanced life. A coach help you break these down in a small and realistic steps so you don't feel overwhelmed and give up after a week. And the fourth one is boundaries and relationships. If you struggle to say no and constantly put others first or feel guilty for taking care of yourself, um, coaching can actually help you understand your needs, set healthier boundaries, and stop living only for other people's approval. The fifth one and the last one is mindset shift. Um, so much of our life is shaped by the stories that you repeat. I always fail, I'm too old, I'm too late, this is just who I am. In coaching, we gently question those stories and we ask, is this really true? Where did it, where did this belief come from? Who would you be without it? And we start building new, more empowering stories that support the life you want to create. I also want to share what a life coaching session might actually look like, especially with me because every coach has their own style. So, a typical session could look like this. The first thing that would happen would be a check-in, and we start by checking how you're feeling today and what's been happening since we last talked. Or if this is your first session, we get to know where you are in life right now. The second step is focus for today. So you share what you'd like to work on this session. It can be something like I feel stuck in my job, I keep doubting myself, I don't know what I want, I'm exhausted from trying to please everyone. The third one is exploration. So I ask you questions to help you see things more clearly. We might explore your thoughts, emotions, fears, and deeper needs. And sometimes you realize I'm not lazy, I'm scared, or I actually do know what I want. I've been afraid to admit it. So the first step is we start to pull out the key insights from what you learned, like the aha moments where things actually click. The fifth step is an action step. So we finish with one or two realistic actions for you to take before the next session. And it's nothing extreme, nothing overwhelming, just a small step that moves you gently forward. Coaching for me is a partnership. It's not me above you telling you what to do. It's us walking side by side with full respect for your peace, your story, and your feelings. Um, Life coaching can be a beautiful support. If you feel stuck or lost and want more direction, you're going through a change, a new job, a breakup, moving, or who am I now phase. You want to build more confidence and self trust. You're tired of repeating the same patterns and you're ready to do something different. Or you're willing to be honest with yourself and take small steps even if you feel scared. You don't have to be broken or in crisis to work with a coach. Sometimes coaching is simply about saying, I want more from my life, more joy, more peace, more alignment, um, and I'd love support in getting there. Okay, so let's have a little reflection moment. So if you can, write down these questions and you can explore them later. So the first question is, in what area of my life would I most like support right now? The second question is, if I had a life coach beside me, what would I want them to help me with first? Be as honest as you can. There's no judgment, no right answers. This is just for you. And your one tiny action for this week is very simple. Allow yourself to admit what you really want. Maybe it's more peace, maybe it's a different job, maybe it's more confidence, more joy, or deeper self love. You don't have to tell anyone yet. Just be honest with yourself because awareness is always the first step of change. And I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you for listening to the first episode of my podcast. If this helped you understand like what life coaching is a little bit better, um, it would mean so much to me if you could follow or subscribe the podcast and come and say hi on my Instagram, positive.mindset.adventures. And remember, you don't have to figure out everything alone. Wanting support is not a weakness, it's a sign that you're ready to grow. And I'm really proud of you for being here, and I can't wait to talk to you in my next episode. Thank you, see you, and bye.